Yeah, like I like my cheese moldy, bro.
Yep, you want to know who else likes their cheese moldy? Mr. Beast. So you all probably know about Lunchly. It's the newest product by KSI Logan Paul, and that's it, right? Just those two, Mr. Beast. Yeah, Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul. And there's the three meals. Trying to think. There's the chips, which is literally just Lunchable, which is just like the Lunchables one, but with like Prime and a Feastables bar. There's the ham, which is the same thing, but with Prime and a Feastables bar. And then there's the pizza one, which is, again, the exact same thing, but with a Prime and a Feastables bar. And I think, like, just this week, the pizza one has been going viral. It's been going all over the internet. It's been going really popular right now, but not for the reasons you would, want for it to just be a good meal to eat. The exact opposite. In fact, it's actually potentially dangerous to eat because the cheese is moldy. The cheese, the mozzarella cheese in the pizza Lunchly, is moldy. And I can't really say I'm surprised, considering that this is made by Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul, and that Mr. Beast's main point in that video, if you've seen that like YouTube advertisement of Lunchly, was, hey guys, we use real mozzarella cheese. And he was like, Lunchly's is a cheese, some sort of like product. Yes, because it uses artificial preservatives, which artificially preserve the life of the cheese so it's not moldy. So it's safe for human consumption. When you take that out, yes, it's still safe, mozzarella cheese, but it's only safe for a certain amount of time. That's why it's moldy. And I might show some pictures so you can see it's pretty bad in some of these. It's like a quarter of the cheese is moldy. And Mr. Beast, like the same guy who made I don't know if you remember, you probably don't because of how much of a colossal failure it was, but Mr. Beast is the same guy who made the not Feastables burger. I was about to say Feastables burger. I think it was called the Beast Burger. That's what it was called. And all of like the members on his team had a burger. And if you remember, the way it was advertised was to be a healthier alternative to Five Guys. And it came out, and it was not that. It was horrible. It was not like healthy at all. It looked like complete garbage, and it was just failed. It was a failure. It was a colossal failure. And it just was done away with. He did away with it. And then after that, he launched the original Feastables bar, which was marketed as like, I think it was like, I forget, it was some sort of like a special, like specialty chocolate bar that was like super healthy but super good. And then that did bad. So that was a failure. So then he remade it. He rebranded it and everything to where they just made it like a normal Hershey's chocolate bar. And I've tasted a bit of it, of a Feastables bar. That's literally basically what it is. It's like the same thing as just as a Hershey chocolate bar. Like that's pretty much all it is. And then he made, actually before that, he made, or maybe it might have been after, but he made that Zaxby's meal, which was like 2,000, I might put up a screenshot of it, but it's over, I think, like 2,000 calories. And this is the same guy that was talking about eating healthy? Like, what? What? That makes no sense. But I think, like, just a couple days ago, or just, like, no more than a week ago, it was announced to most likely Lunchly is being, or at least that form of Lunchly, that pizza meal, is being discontinued because of the moldy cheese, just because of everything, just because how bad it is. Just it's just bad. It's a horrible product. Like not only is it moldy, but Prime is a horrible drink. There's people have found lead, like there's actual lead in Prime, which let's just say is really, really bad. Now, obviously, if you're drinking Prime like occasionally, maybe like once every 3-4 weeks, would I say it's bad for you? No, but like if you're drinking Prime like every day, which this stuff is marketed to children, not only it can also give you cancer, but it's horrible for you. it's horrible for you, and I wouldn't be surprised. They made the video trash talking Lunchable. I wouldn't be surprised if everything like their chips, their ham, I think it's if it's American cheese, I think, or cheddar cheese they use for the ham, and like the cracker, it's all probably just the same people who make the stuff for Lunchable. Like this probably, like, I doubt it would be any different. But apparently, well, not apparently, this stuff was actually the Mr. Beast meals. They were actually FDA approved. Somehow they were FDA approved, and this happened. So I'm like, how does that happen? How does a product get FDA approved, and then this happened? It's all over, the internet right now. It's just such a disappointment that, like, three of the biggest, like, mega, internet, influencers would make something so just disappointing like this. And I feel like maybe there's a slight chance they didn't know about this, but I feel like they knew about this for the most part, and just were hoping it would sell good. Now, I know people are going to bring, because I've seen people on the internet bring the point of, like, oh, well, people will, slam the releasement of, Lunchly by Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul. But what about Kai Cenat's McDonald's meal, which is about to come out, or maybe it already has, but I think it's about to come out? Well, to explain something to you, Kai Cenat's McDonald's meal, one, is made by McDonald's. McDonald's, I do not think, has a horrible history of moldy cheese and having drinks with, cancer and lead found in them. But that's a meal. Like, that's a meal. Like, that's maybe, what, $4 or $5? Like, that's comparing Lunchly, a full, like, a new product, which is disastrous, like, can, cause, like, moldy cheese is not good at all. Like, comparing a burger meal, which I assume it's like a burger meal to have some sort of drink of his choice, to Lunchly, is just, like, preposterous. Like, I don't even think that word makes sense to use there, but, like, you get my point. Like, that's crazy. Like, yeah, sure, they both have younger audiences, but, like, think about whose audience is going to be more impressionable. Whose audience is going to be more impressionable, Kai Cenat or Mr. Beast? Well, both of them probably are, but most, Mr. Beast and, KSI and Logan Paul. Also, Kai Cenat is probably still going to get hate for his meal, just like a bunch of other people in the past couple of years, how they've gotten hate for, their meals at McDonald's or some other place. So, yeah, like, he's a popular person. He's going to get hate. It's not like everyone loves Kai Cenat. Yeah, but I just wanted to talk about this for a little bit, just because I think it's just so embarrassing. Like, it's just so disappointing that three people with such influence could do something like this. And I don't think, like, I try not to think, like, I hope that these people didn't know about it, but I doubt, like, you can do all the research and, like, Mr. Beast is like, oh, we don't use preservatives, artificial preservatives. It's like, I doubt you don't realize, I doubt you don't realize that your product is going to have that issue. Like, there's no way he doesn't realize that, okay, if I, do this, take the artificial preservatives out of cheese, which is what makes it last so long, like, he knows that if he takes that out, then, well, what's going to be left? Cheese that is good, and it is better for you, but it's going to get moldy. Like, there's no way he doesn't know that. Like, how does someone like him not know that? Like, everyone knows that. Like, that's just common sense. And I doubt, like, the cheese Lunchable juice, it is real cheese. It's just mixed in with stuff. It is real cheese, though. Saying, like, it's not real cheese is false. It is real cheese. But that's pretty much it. Just wanted to talk about this topic for a little bit. Hope you've enjoyed the gameplay you're seeing on screen. And yeah, if you could, stay tuned. I got some more videos coming out this week. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah, like, I like my cheese moldy, bro.